It's currently 333 for me. And I'm getting this word family. Family. So if that resonates to you, obviously we all have family stuff going on, whatever it may be, but this is really the energy that I'm being called to read on. So let's see what's going on with family at this time. I'm hearing someone's taking a step back with pause coming out. Taking a step back, maybe distancing yourself. Regulating yourself, finding peace again. Compromise. I feel like emotions were high, or maybe not outwardly to each other, but within you. And with compromise here, I'm getting this like mutual understanding or this compromise, but in order to be able to communicate or connect on that level, you're pulling yourself back and like I'm hearing like reflecting and organizing your thoughts. You guys might be a collective that feels like you can't just, it's hard for you to speak up and speak your truth in the moment when your emotions are up and high and you are triggered or dysregulated. So maybe you guys are the type of people where it's like, can we talk about this later when I've like really had a chance to gather my thoughts, gather my words. I'm even seeing like the notes app, maybe you're making notes to make sure that when you do have some sort of conversation, whatever it is comes across the way that you want it to when you're clear, instead of knowing that maybe you get emotional or you cry or something like this and it never ends up coming out the way that you truly intend for it. But what's going on with family? Like, what is the situation, angels? Crossroads. Interesting. Like you're confused. Maybe you're confused about how you feel. You're confused about how you want things to look moving forward or the standards that you want. Like I'm seeing like no contact or debating no contact or thinking about like, okay, if this person remains in my life, then what does this look like? Like whoever this is not... I'm just hearing that Justin Bieber audio bit of like, it's not clocking to them. Memories. Yeah, it's like you're bringing up some sort of trauma that has happened. You're trying to heal your inner child. Your inner child, like, it's giving like they're not apologizing. You're not getting it's not clocking to them. Like they don't get it. And your inner child is looking for closure, for peace. To be able to be free from whatever this is. I feel like I'm seeing you like do a lot of shadow work or inner child healing. And there's something that needs to be addressed here. And you're kind of in your, like over here with yourself, like, okay, like what do I want? What does this look like? How do I feel? If I were to express and talk about this, like how do I envision myself talking about it? Hold on, a lot of cards came out, but this one, denial. Yeah, that one's the only one that came up. So denial is giving this energy. At first when I saw denial, I saw it from the other person, like whoever this may be, parent, family, whatever. It's giving like they're denying that something happened. They're like, oh, that didn't happen. Or like, I don't know why you think you had such a bad childhood when like it wasn't bad at all. But like, that's their perspective. So since they're in denial, it prevents them from being able to compromise with you or to meet and connect on the same thing, because you're denying that it happened. You're denying that it exists. There's these repressed emotions, and I'm really just getting this energy of like not seeing it. What is the energy coming through in this connection? What is the energy that maybe this person is being guided to see things through? Family and cycles. Runner lessons. Union in reverse. Yeah, this person runs from anything that kicks up emotion within them, like calling people out. Like if you're calling them out, if you're trying to hold them accountable, you're trying to get them to see how things were for you. It's giving like they they don't get it, because I'm getting this, like I'm seeing generations, like as if they were trained, or interesting, trained, like they were taught the same things that were passed down to you, that you are healing, you are the generational pattern breaker, you are the one that's feeling everything of the lineages before you to alchemize and heal. And that is so powerful but painful. And I'm getting this energy that like they don't get it, because to them it's like, well, my childhood was even worse, or like that's how I was raised, so that's how I raised you. But it's like not, it's not getting clear. Running energy, they haven't learned their lessons, they're running from their own lessons, their own karma. How are you going to live your life in peace? How are you going to be able to heal from these things? I'm also healing you're healing creativity and balance. I was hearing that quote, like, you really can't break generational patterns if you're still trying to prove or operate from that generation's thinking. Like, I hope you guys have heard that quote before. I'm saying it like not perfectly, but it's the energy of like needing approval or validation from the very people that you're trying to heal from. Like, it's not working. There's this energy of balance coming in, though. I feel like there's this energy of you turning away and like following your inspiration, actualizing your power here. I feel like, again, like as we started this reading, it started with like distancing, you wanting to compromise, but if they're not going to meet you halfway, then everyone's going to be different. Every situation in this reading, this is a collective reading, it's going to be different for everybody. But for the last two cards, we have Sacred Journey, which signifies the fact that this is part of your spiritual journey, your spiritual lessons, your lessons that you're meant to learn in this lifetime. Like, this person is very significant when it comes to those things, your spiritual growth and evolution. And we have Alone and Outcome. So I'm taking this as like the outcome is that you are going to not be alone, but like maybe distance yourself or not have a close relationship with these people if they can't accept. Because if I'm getting this energy, like if they can't accept, they're denying what happened, denying how you feel, unable to meet you there, then chances are they're still operating and projecting the same things onto you. And it's really hard to heal from trauma or things like that someone else has participated in our lives, if they're still doing that and they're still around us and they're still projecting the same beliefs, the same manipulation, the same abuse, whatever. So I'm just saying boundaries, and alone, take that as however it looks for you. But I feel like this reading was just validating, maybe making sense of like what's going on at a larger scale here. But this is just a family, this is giving generational curse breaker, the black sheep of the family, calling people out when it might be easier to like just let it slide, and you're not doing that anymore. You're healing, you're evolving. And I'm hearing like some people just aren't meant to come with us on the next journey or the next chapter of our lives. That doesn't mean that you can't reconnect at some other point down the road, but this is for you. Your peace, your healing comes first. 919.